Hello and welcome. Mindful Mountain Introduction Course, Week 7. Thanks for all for being here. This evening we will learn something new called an aura cleanse. We'll start with our card discussion, then do some slides, and then practice. I had a week. This card was pretty good. Pretty good focus for the week. The 6-week card was, when I find myself in a situation objectionable to me, I'll use the situation to build self-control. That is, I'll work to adapt and accept the situation rather than misdirecting my energies into frustration and hate. I had a objectionable situation in the form of a vehicle breakdown, and I will say some frustration crept in. Although my brain likes to sort of go into fix-it mode, so I was able to redirect the sort of frustration into just making the plan of what has to happen. But I wouldn't say I nailed this card or anything this week, but opportunities will keep presenting themselves. And it's uncanny sometimes how the focus for this week, there will be some perfect situation to practice what we're being asked to look at ourselves with. And again, it's about gathering information. It is about learning about ourselves. It's not about chastising and, oh, I failed that test, or any of that self-judgment. It's remember the mindfulness perspective of curiosity, and go, oh, look at that. That situation came up and this is how I responded, and what can I learn from that? So that was kind of a tough one. This week's card is nicer. We'll get to it soon. Okay, it's nice to see some faces staying on this week. Thanks. I'm going to share my screen for our slides. There we are. Dun, 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 week 7. All right, we discussed our week 6 card. Our aura cleanse or aura clear is going to be our new technique. And as we learn the technique, we will be practicing it as well. And then we'll run the energy and listen in. For our practice, we will practice a few extra minutes of simple meditation after we listen in. When we try to squeeze in, running the energy, listening in, simple meditation, Joseph's coat, plus the new technique, it can get to feel a little bit rushed. And that is not the goal with which we sit down to meditate. So rather than trying to jam it all in, we can start to pick and choose which techniques we're going to do, because they keep piling up, and there's even more yet to come. So we'll learn the aura cleanse, and then we'll have a little bit slower paced meditation this evening. So our aura cleanse, first of all, when I say aura, I am talking about your electromagnetic field. The measurable space around your physical form, the vibratory field that extends from your physical body about 4 or 5 inches, imagine. So it's sort of like this little extra layer of energy around your physical form. That's your aura. And your aura is where your chakras are. So it's this not quite physical plane or state of consciousness. It is as real as the physical form, but less real to our physical senses. But it's there. So that's what I mean by our aura. This is the space around your body. And so this technique works to cleanse and clear your aura by way of physical touch, similar to that of body work or massage or chiropractic work, that manipulating the physical form can affect the energy field around you, and vice versa. I mean, you're all connected. So in the way that energy in the world affects our chakra, which affects the point of your spine that your chakra is attached to, we can cleanse and clear our energy from the physical layer out. So by getting, say, an adjustment on that upper spine, that can help to heal and cleanse that heart chakra that's attached there. So energy cleansing and healing can work from the outside in or the inside out. So this aura cleanse is simple and easy, and it doesn't look too strange. So you can do it anytime and anywhere. So it's first 2 fingers. I'll just talk us through it, and then when I come back to screen, I'll demonstrate it. So it's hands on your face. It's the first 2 fingers of both hands, and it's sort of like you're just going to rub your eyes. You start at the bridge of the nose. We're going to inhale and use our breath. We're running our hands under the cheekbones, and then we're going to say an Om sound. And then we'll hold that Om as we exhale. And then when we finish, we're going to just sort of, you'll see us sort of flick our fingertips or snap. And that sort of releases the energy out of your fingertips. We'll do it 3 times. So you'll be able to go back and write down these steps if you want, but it's real easy, and we'll demonstrate it together. So we're going to do the aura cleanse 3 times before we close our eyes and run the energy. And again, this is something that you can do any time of day. It feels nice, and it does feel re-energizing. And if you want to make note of week 7 card, this one's really nice. I will give a sincere compliment of some sort to every person I come in contact with today. Sincere compliment of some sort to every person I come in contact with today. Sometimes I would describe this as being a sincere compliment can be as simple as a smile, to the grocery store clerk, or that it doesn't always have to be verbal. And if you're reaching or stretching or feel uncomfortable, even speaking, maybe to somebody you don't know, look them in the eye and give them a smile. That's a compliment. It's about making a connection with another human and being kind. Okay. Everybody get it down. Okay, I'm going to come back to screen. So we'll demonstrate the aura cleanse, and we'll practice it 3 times. So your 2 hands, first 2 fingers, starting up here between the eyebrows, just above the bridge of the nose. You want to use pressure that feels good. You do want to press a little bit, but it should feel good. It should feel like you're rubbing your eyes. Let's inhale. Exhale, pull down along the cheeks, hit the temples, and we're going to Om at the ears. Om. Just at the end of my breath, just sort of shake it off. That was one. When we're at the ears, you can kind of close the flaps in. You don't have to as hard as you do for listening in, but it really helps intensify the vibration of the Om. You can feel it. You can feel it more if you're closing your ears a little bit. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. It should feel like you've just stretched, or that sense when you come out of meditation and sort of you're grounded, but you're energized. Once more. So if you are in your cozy meditation corner by yourself, practice this with verbalizing the Om and feel the vibration. If you're, on the bus or something and don't want to verbalize the Om, you don't have to, but just that. What we're really doing here is this is where we come out of meditation, when we sort of realign our energetic body into our physical body, so that we're grounded and not spaced out. You focus your attention right here at the bridge of the nose. So this is where you are sort of seated in personality, that your sort of energetic body is attached to your physical body at the base of the spine and right here between the eyes. And so when we're seated in our personality, we are seated in our mental habit patterns, in our emotional habit patterns, in our perspective and worldview, which is how we operate in the world. Nothing wrong with any of that. But by loosening this a little bit can help. I use that phrase, clear the cobwebs, a lot, but activate a more open-minded perspective on the world. Expand your worldview a little bit. Loosen up the attachment you have to those mental and emotional habit patterns. So the physical pressure here between the eyes and pulling it down and out helps loosen that attachment a little bit. This is why it helps to cleanse the aura. It helps to loosen up our attachments to our mental and emotional habit patterns by the physical act of like massaging, pulling down, cleansing away. And it feels good too. Mm-hmm. So that's an aura cleanse. We did it 3 times. And I would like to settle in to practice our running the energy now, which we do seated. and cozy. I might use my mala this evening. We talked about mala early on, but running one bead through the middle finger with every repetition of mantra. But I will do that after we've run the energy, because running the energy takes enough brain power. Sometimes I lose place anyway. So my brain is busy running the energy. I'll pick up my mala when we go into simple meditation. But for now, my legs are crossed at the ankles. I'm seated in a high back chair. So my feet are on the floor, legs crossed at the ankles. And it's thumb and forefinger together. Palm down on the ankles, on the ankles, on the knees. And a couple deep breaths. Let your eyes fall closed. And focus your attention at the top of the head. Ask for some golden energy to start building up here. We're going to move this mental energy into the forehead. Willpower. And then let it wash down the face and neck. Across the shoulders and down the arms. We leave it in our hands. Attention back to the top of the head. Building up golden light. Move it into the forehead. And the second movement is back through the brain. And then down the spine. All the way to the coccyx. And then flowing through the hips. Divided down both legs. Push out that energy from your hands. Send it all down the legs, out the feet. and go back to the top of the head. Golden light. Moves down into the forehead, behind the forehead, and over the face, neck, shoulders and arms. Leaving it in the hands, attention back to the top of the head. Asking for golden light. And then we move it into our willpower center. And then back through the brain. Washing all through the brain like a wave. Just imagining every neuron lighting up. And then send the energy down the spine, hitting all the nerves. Going where it needs to go. Base of the spine, continue through the hips, down the legs. I imagine this energy not just washing over the surface, but all the way within and throughout. Collecting that energy from our hands. Sending it down, out the feet. Where it dissolves away is let go. Back to the top of the head. And we'll follow it. Golden light. Down into the forehead. And then letting it wash down over your face. Feel it in your jaw, feel it in your ears. over the neck, throat, and across your shoulders, down your arms. Where it just pools into the palms and stays there a moment. Back to the top of the head. Final movement. Move the energy into willpower. And then back through the brain. And we move it down the spine, trusting the energy to break up any blockages, to travel nerve endings, to find organs. This energy is healing, soothing. Feel your breathing relax. Energy goes all the way to the tip of the coccyx and then moves through the hips, down the legs. The energy from the palms. It all goes out the feet. Goodbye. Like an internal waterfall of energy shower. Our attention always goes back to the top of the head. This is your mindful mountain. And now, to bring further quiet to sensory information and really internalize our focus, let's practice listening in. Go ahead and lower your arms. Hold that focus. Remember, we're rolling our eyes up and back. We're listening for sounds beyond the sounds. Let's practice second time. You can lower your arms. We'll listen in a third time. Lower your arms. Hold that quiet focus. our attention remains at the top of the head. Let's coordinate mantra with breath. Inhaling, thinking, I am. Exhale, the light. Simple meditation. I am the light. back to center, back to breath. I am the light. In your own way, take a moment for gratitude. And slowly bring your attention from the top of the head down to the seat of personality. Realign into your body between the eyes. Feel grounded and connected to yourself. As you gently stretch and come out of meditation. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Amber.
Good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Good
Amber.
night.
Good night.